everyone, this is Ascore. All my social media links are in the description box below. Today we will be talking about oil pulling. Oil pulling, also known as oil swishing, is practice of swishing oil around in your mouth, like the way we use mouthwash but for a longer period of time. It's a way of extracting toxins out from your body. Oil pulling is a derivative of a practice called Kavala, which originated in India 5,000 years ago. The reason why the name contains the word pulling is because it's known to pull out toxins from inside of our body, like a vacuum cleaner pulls out dirt from our carpet. Now let's discuss who should and shouldn't do oil pulling. Even though it's a great way of detoxifying the body, I do not recommend that children do it. If I had to put an age on this, I would say over the age of 16. Depends on their mental maturity, if they're mature enough to follow the procedure correctly. Okay, now let's discuss the procedure of oil pulling. Oil pulling is supposed to be done on an empty stomach. Ideally, it is supposed to be done first thing in the morning after you wake up and before you brush your teeth. What you do is you take a teaspoonful or half a tablespoon of oil and swish it around in your mouth, or keep it still, you don't have to swish it, for 20 minutes. And after you're finished swishing, you spit the oil out in garbage. Do not spit it in your sink, otherwise it may clog your drains. You must spit it out and not swallow it, because the toxins that the oil extracts from your body or your mouth can prove poisonous if you swallow them back in. Okay, so now let's talk about the types of oils that we can use for oil pulling. So traditionally, for the original practice, sesame oil was used, but that practice might have differed to the oil pulling that we know of today. So over the time, the oil preference has also changed to coconut oil. Some people also use sunflower oil for oil pulling, but it's known to stain the teeth, so I would advise against it. I might also explain why most people prefer to use coconut oil, as it is white, so cannot stain the teeth, and for its antibacterial properties, of course. And some people also use olive oil, butter oil, also known as ghee. I personally have only tried coconut oil for oil pulling. This is the oil that I used. This is my second jar, and this one's the first one that I tried is from the same company here. And recently I've ordered myself another jar, this one over here. These are all from Amazon, and if you guys would like to buy these specific ones, I'll leave the links down in the description box. Okay, now let's discuss about the taste of the oil when you're oil pulling. As we all have different tastes and textures that we can tolerate, the taste might vary from person to person. I would suggest use caution when you first try it. Do it for a few minutes just to get the feel of it. Pick your favorite oil from the ones that I've mentioned before to make the experience less unpleasant for you. Do it in a place where it wouldn't matter if you end up dragging the oil out. If you're using coconut oil, you'll notice that after the coconut oil liquefies in your mouth, it will begin to foam, and you'll start feeling mucus getting pulled out at the back of your throat. At this point, when you end up with mucus in your mouth, you might want to spit it out and get another spoon of oil to make it for 20 minutes. Another thing I would like to mention here is to use a clean spoon every time you take out oil from the jar for hygiene purposes. Time to discuss the benefits of oil pulling. Okay, the first benefit of oil pulling that I would like to mention is it whitens teeth. Although I wasn't the first one to notice it for myself. I was doing oil pulling for other reasons, but when other people started complimenting how my teeth were looking whiter and better than before, I linked it back to oil pulling. As you guys can see, my teeth are pretty white. Another benefit that I would like to mention is it reduces acne. Emphasize on the word reduce, because you should not expect it to wipe all your pimples away overnight and give you smooth and silky skin. I did not use it religiously. I would use it for a few days, few weeks, few months and go off it, and then I would start again. I noticed the difference in my skin when I was oil pulling versus when I was not oil pulling is that when I was oil pulling, I would get less pimples. Also, other people have experienced clearance of sinus, a reduction in migraine. Now, let's discuss some of the cons of oil pulling. First of all, oil pulling is time consuming. Taking up 20 whole minutes to swish oil around in your mouth might not be everyone's cup of tea. Ultimately, it comes down to your priorities, whether you prioritize your health over your sleep or vice versa. Another thumbs down for oil pulling is that it might make things worse before they get better, because it's your body is purging of toxins because they're getting pulled out. You're more likely to get pimples. Your teeth are more likely to pain. Another one would be the gag reflex. We'll see that when you try oil pulling, it might not be your cup of tea at all. Now let's discuss about results, how long the results will take to show. I think for any natural treatments or DIYs out there, trying them out for at least 3 months is a must. And I think the same should be applied to oil pulling. Give it a try for 3 months and judge whether it has done any good to you or not. That's it for me today. I will see you guys with my next video. Like to see a written and more detailed version of this video, then please do visit my blog. It's linked in the description box below. If you have any questions or suggestions, please do leave them in the comments below. Thumbs up and share this video if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe.